couple years since your last festival, but we'll have one for you. A common festival. Man, just... yeah, they're filling everything up with all the grain. Now we need another... we most definitely need some more storage areas, and we need them for grain. Because we're not selling it fast enough. Wages fall. Alright. Well, that means we can pay our people less. Always excellent news to hear that you don't have to pay your employees nearly as much. I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually have this accept grain. Hopefully we can transfer it faster. Unemployment's at 1%. I think basically with our unemployment, we're trying to get more production of beer because we'll get more money for it. Because we have all this barley, and if we can change that barley into beer, it's going to be, you know, more dollar bills for us. Excellent. Let's see. Workers are marking the water level, then draining water to the grooves. 2% complete. Only 2%. Yeah, it's going to take 2 million more years. So hopefully we can actually get more people moved in. So how are we going to do that? Be pottery? There's like no way in hell we're getting pottery though. Maybe we can get some cat statues. I'll be happy with those. What in the hell? Pharaoh wants $4,000? Well, we're not doing that. We're not sending Pharaoh $4,000. He can deal with his own problems. We already have a kingdom standing of 100, so... we only need 50. He can deal with his own problems. I wonder if in any of these you can just like basically become a rogue Egyptian and have Pharaoh like send his armies after you. You just build your own armies, and you're just like, fuck you, I'm building my own city. I need to deal with this. I don't want any of this. Certainly would be entertaining. Alright, if we have more people, we should at least... can we get a conservatory? No, a pavilion here. We could do it. Build granaries. We could definitely try. Yeah, let's go for it. So we're gonna need a juggler school and a conservatory. and a dance school. Yeah, the dance school is having a detrimental effect. We're like, yeah, I wouldn't want to watch this dance either. So hopefully we can kind of level this area a little bit up, and as a result, we'll be able to get some people so we can do some work. Employment, we haven't been able to grow this town like we've been able to grow previous towns. It has a lot to do with just getting basic income going. And also, like, we haven't been able to get pottery because we haven't had enough money to do so. So, I mean, maybe we should just import pottery and make that a major priority. Decisions. We don't really have any room, though. It's all wheat. Alright, well maybe we can go to this and we can actually turn our food distribution to 0 priority. We're actually nearly at 100% job. 100% job use. Like maximum efficiency. And we might actually be able to satisfy Pharaoh's demand for a ridiculous bag of cash. I mean, if you're gonna wish for something, you might as well, you know, wish for a gigantic bag of cash. Like, if you're not, then you're kind of just not making a very good wish. In fact, if you're gonna wish for 1 gigantic bag of cash, you might as well wish for 2 gigantic bags of cash. Oh man, alright, he anxiously awaits the arrival of your $4,000. Well, we won't send him $4,000, but we will send him a whole bunch of wheat. And Pharaoh can deal with that. Terrible news. There will be no inundation this year. Damn. Alright, Ra is not happy with us. Well, let's hold a festival to Ra then. Why aren't they happy? This is Osiris, Ptah. Alright, we should actually get a temple to Ra here then. So Ra is going to get a temple, and this is Osiris and Ptah. Alright. I can see why Ra is kind of upset. We haven't really been building many temples to him. Yeah, I guess we're just definitely not going to get that $4,000 unless we do something drastic. Like we absolutely had to give money straight to Pharaoh. Who voted for this guy? It's not like somebody came down from the heavens and was just like, and you shall be God King. This is exactly how it happened. Actually, I'm not exactly sure exactly how Pharaoh and that whole myth got started of him being God King. I think it has something to do with the sun and the river and probably growing food. The priest normally. The priest had something to do with it. That would be pretty funny. It's like the first Pharaoh is just like, hey, you know, I don't want to be too pushy, and like the priest is like, nah, man, like this is how we're gonna run things. He's like, "All hail your god," and the guy's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He's like, "No, you are God." It's like, "Dude, fuck, stop!" Like, and then everybody bows down, and then like a year later, the priest regrets it because, all right, 2 months. All right, I think we can totally give a gift to the city of $1,000 and satisfy Pharaoh's demand. He's like, "Dude, seriously, stop! I'm trying to be cool here." All right, so now we can actually satisfy the demands. Yeah, that would actually be totally in line with Monty Python. I would watch that. So what do we need here? We probably need more workers at those worker camps. We just donated $4,000 million to frickin' Pharaoh, so we should be getting more money at least sometime shortly. And why don't we give these guys like a better road to deal with? What the hell am I thinking? Like, yeah, let's actually give them a road where they don't have to walk all the way around the far side of the pyramid. This is like one of those days where somebody like raises their hand and they're like, "Do we have to walk all the way around the pyramid before we work on it?" And like the head foreman goes, "Are you fucking for real? Did you just save us like 3 hours every day?" Yeah, Life of Brian. Life of Brian was one of the best Monty Pythons. Especially because it had the random like alien chase scene in the middle of it that made absolutely no sense, but was amazing. I should go rewatch that. It has been years since I have seen Life of Brian. And of course, who could forget the ever mystical miracle of the juniper bush? Alright, now we've actually got like a whole bunch of people. Is that because... No. It's literally because we just shortened their path that these guys are actually getting to do more work, I think. Because they disappear after a certain amount of time, I think. Yeah. Alright, we are even more popular than super popular. And I'm going to make a storage yard here. And we're only going to store pottery here. We're going to import pottery. We cannot import pottery. We have to import clay. Alright, wow. Okay. So we actually need some... We need some actual potters. Alrighty then. So why don't we just make some? Like a little row of potters right here. Right next to the pyramid, we'll open up the pot shop. Yes, this is true. So if we can actually afford to get pottery, then like everybody's gonna level up in this town. It's gonna be glorious. And we'll have plenty of workers all around. So let's see, these guys are still just like in the Stone Age, but we do have money now, so we can actually put like a giant... What statue should we put? That is a humongous statue. Yeah, let's put one of those statues. People will just... Yeah. When you build your house in front of that thing, you just... All of a sudden you're like, holy shit. Also, how masochistic is this statue? You got this gigantic dude, and the statue is obviously just a giant, thing. And we have this tiny little woman in the middle. barely comes up to his kneecaps. Ah, you crazy Egyptians. We're gonna build a lot of those statues. I think the giant goat thing is also pretty baller. Let's make one of those. Military scouts have terrible news. It seems a debilitating siege now strikes Sarabat Kadim. Well, damn. Alright, so this is going to require a whole bunch of stone. We're going to need to start importing stone. So let's actually go and import stone. And import to maintain like 80 blocks.
All my performances are solos. This city doesn't have enough workers.
Interesting. I didn't know that these little dudes can actually jump over roadblocks. So, all right, we're actually starting to haul some of this stone around. So we're actually getting pottery now. A debilitating siege, though. Hopefully, we can still sell all of our food, because that would suck if all of a sudden that dried up. So we're getting started with the pyramids here. Actually putting some blocks under the ground. We're at 3,000 people, and that's probably because we just got pottery, so some places are leveling up. Awesome. Finally, we're doing the pyramid. Let's take a look at our gods. Approving and resentful. So Ptah needs a temple complex to be not angry with us. Trying to find a good spot to plop down a new place. I guess just right here. The pyramid is 6% complete. Wow, okay, so that's a lot of blocks to put up there. And we're trying to get pottery, but it's costly to import that clay. But we are leveling up all of our dudes. So we're getting a whole bunch of people coming in. Let's get some of this. Yes, we are dead. We just need money. Just cold hard cash. I keep fluctuating between making money and not having money. Yeah, I'm not sure if this importation of clay is really working out too well for us. Well, maybe it is. We're getting more money. We're just so dependent on trade. This is like Tropico, where like all of a sudden the boat will come in and you'll have $80,000 when you were $20,000 in debt. Like just one more boat to dig us out of this hole. Because it's not only the clay that we're buying, we're also buying a whole bunch of sandstone blocks. Or not sandstone blocks, just regular stone blocks. We gotta fill up all of these storage yards with blocks. We're actually still growing. Very good. Very slowly growing, but we are growing. Kadim is under siege. The mighty... Oh man. Servet Kadim has fallen to the enemies. So, price increase. Because Servet Kadim has fallen, the price of ingots has risen. Alright, so importing stuff is now super expensive. Dang. Let's make sure that we're still doing our industry and commerce. That needs to happen. Would that be Persia, Rome, Carthage? The Bedouins and the Canaanites were the ones we were getting attacked by last time. Greece? No, not Greece yet. Greece doesn't exist. We're still in 2564 BC. Though that's not true at all, is it? Like we should be way farther in the past. Wages have fallen, so we can just keep paying our peasants less than what they're worth. Foods. Well, I guess we're not going to be exporting any more grain. They buy pottery, they sell grain and all that stuff. Yeah, there's nothing from these guys that we care about. Or maybe we do. We should go to our overseer of monuments. We need 32 blocks of granite. Damn. Okay, so we do need stuff. We need one storage yard full of granite. Well, let's find a good spot to plunk down a storage yard. And we'll just have it only accept granite. And does anybody else sell granite? Just Abu? Alright, just Abu. Yeah, Servet Kadim is gone. So we need to import granite. Let's import 20 blocks. And that's gonna bankrupt the hell out of us, I'm pretty sure. We get a giant pickle monster statue. That'll make everybody happy. These guys are somehow not getting water. We're 17% of the way through the pyramid. We still don't have enough people. Well, maybe we could just plunk down some frickin' houses. Yeah, we're gonna bankrupt ourselves getting all this granite. Yeah, we actually got 20 blocks of granite. Wow. We're not as bankrupt as I thought we'd be. This pyramid looks pretty cool, though. I just like how the Carpenters Guild guy has one job, and that's to put these tiny little ramps in. So I guess there's no real reason to have these storage yards full of wheat then, if nobody's gonna buy it. So we'll try to empty it of grain, because nobody needs it. I mean, I could double check, but yeah, let's see. Grain available for import, yeah. Exportable. Pottery is exportable. Alright, well, why don't we try to export some pottery then? Linen. We can import flax, but we don't have enough people, so can't really do too much. Specialization for the win, yeah. Well, we've been basically selling as much as we can, regardless of everything, so we haven't really had a choice. %. Alright, so we need 32 blocks of plain limestone. The remainder will require, yeah, just a whole bunch of everything. Well, let's see. We can start delivering some of these goods. If we deliver all of them, then we need 12 more blocks. So let's go to our commerce dude and say, only 12 blocks, please. And then we can be done with granite. They cannot evolve. They don't have access to a lawyer. Alright, these guys are making progress. And we're at 2% unemployment. So we're actually, you know, we've got some extra room. So let's go ahead and slap down some work camps and just completely ruin our standing with beautification. Throw some statues up to shield shield, you know, just the random Joes from the guys who live in nice houses. Alright, so we're getting all the stone blocks. Is that 12 blocks of granite? That's 12 blocks of granite. So we can stop importing and deliver that granite to the Overseer of Monuments. And let's see, what would speed up the construction here? Maybe another bricklayer? Stonemasons Guild? Maybe another 2 of them? And we'll get some more dudes hanging out on top of the pyramid, doing their jobs. We're slowly gaining, yeah. Getting pottery and getting this little thing up and running was a good idea. It's definitely put us right over the top in terms of getting a little bit of extra cash when we needed it. Can we just have these ugly ghettos? It's like, yeah, this is the crappy farming region. This is just like the crappy limestone region. We actually might want to get some more limestone. We're definitely going to want another architect post right there. Alright, so Pharaoh wants 1100 grain. Alright, musicians compose songs to you and your name is carved on every public space. Yes, good. Stroke my vanity, that actually works. Alright, so we got all these stonemasons up here, just chilling. Thank you for following, Hijira89. We're hopefully going to finish this bent pyramid here very soon. This guy, it's pretty cool. It's just building those little ramps all the way up. Alright, they're happy that we sent them all the grain. And we have just tons and tons of grain. Like, we're happy whenever Pharaoh asks for food. Because we were going to trade the food, but then the trading city got blown up, so yeah. And we've got quite a bit of workers going. Like, these guys are just constantly hauling more and more stuff to this pyramid. It's awesome. We're actually making quite a bit of money too. So we could put down some courthouses. I guess we don't really have enough room to throw down a courthouse. Wow, yeah. Well, we're gonna need more blocks. We're using them so frickin' fast. So let's go to the Overseer of Commerce and make sure that he's importing just a bunch of blocks of stone. Because this pyramid's going up. It's going up fast. You just have these people basically just chopping down the entire mountain. And let's make sure the gods aren't angry. Yeah, Ptah is pissed, so let's hold a festival for Ptah. Okay, we could just like blow this up and make a courthouse, perhaps. There's only 2 left. Huh. And then the one dude has to run up here and build another ramp or something, right? No, all the stonemasons are now coming out. We got quite a few stonemasons now. They're hanging out all over the place. And they're completely uneducated stonemasons. Like, we don't have paper. So, you know, like, I don't know how we wrote anything down for these guys to understand. Like, how do we even keep track of any records? I will not know. I will never know, because we have... These guys don't even have fucking water. God damn it. Where's our... Just get more frickin' wells, who cares? Let's turn this on super turbo speed. Wages fall. Alright, we can pay people even less. Amazing. And we're just gonna watch this pyramid just shoot straight into the sky. Because we're just getting tons of money now. Oh, Pharaoh wants beer. Alright, Pharaoh. We can do that. And we're also... Alright, yeah, we'll throw another festival. What was that last one? Kingdom Standing Climbs? Alright. We're gonna start withdrawing a very hefty salary. A Pharaoh's salary. Because we're making tons of money, and that means we deserve it. So we're basically at the mercy of the trading system, because we just can't get enough. We can't get enough basic sandstone in. I mean, basic stone in to build this any faster. So yeah, we're moving at maximum speed building this. So there's no reason to do pretty much anything else except just let it finish. Matchless Pharaoh wants you to send another 800 plastics. Okay. God, Pharaoh's a freaking alcoholic. Wages keep falling. What is going on? Like, what's the plot reason for everything getting all sorts of screwed up in the world? Like, Pharaoh's just getting drunk up in his men effort, and everything's going to shit. Everything's on fire. Pharaoh's just boozing it up. 58% complete. Wow. I mean, this is looking a little bit more than 58% complete. Yeah, he never remembers to invite me. Yeah, what a jerk. He's like, who are you anyway? Just give me more alcohol. Ah, that guy. Let's throw a party of our own. Alright, the current course requires 8 loads. Alright, so we're almost done with all the blocks. And we're still at 0% unemployment, so literally we've never been like at anywhere near like 9% unemployment or anything like that. So, I mean, I could have, I guess, put a whole bunch of more housing blocks up. Or something like that, made a whole bunch of slums. I guess that's probably what I should have done, to be honest. We're almost done. Drag that. These guys just keep a constant velocity all the way up to the top of the pyramid. It's just ridiculous. They're like drifting the stone blocks around. And then now they get to actually finish off the pyramid. So the workers are now finishing the outside of the pyramid. So we're going to turn it from this giant ziggurat looking thing into an actual pyramid. And we got tons of stonemasons, so they should make short work of it. And what was the reason why it was a bent pyramid? Wasn't it because it wasn't a true pyramid because they couldn't support the weight of it or something? Like halfway through building it, like it was like, oh crap, we can't make it a true pyramid. We have to, you know, not make it as tall or something. How much money are we making out with here? Like we've got almost $10,000 just in our family vault because we've been withdrawing so much money. The salary you pay yourself far exceeding your rank reduces your reputation. Yeah, that's totally deserved. Pharaoh's like, give me all this. And I'm just like, sure, and I'm just stealing all this money, embezzling, like, more money than he's even seeing every day. So I guess he's not being completely unreasonable when he asks for a whole bunch of booze and bread and everything else that frickin' Pharaoh wants. And these stonemasons are damned effective. They're just running around this thing. Just, no. Alright. No inundation this year. Well, we better finish with this pyramid before everybody dies of starvation. Even though our granaries are all completely filled. Alright, and we are nearly complete. These guys are just glitching through the walls. Stonemasons are... That's the alien technology that the pyramids were built with. They used it to glitch through the walls in order to build it properly. Alright, we have completed the Great Pyramid, or the Bent Pyramid. And we have won.
Pharaoh commends you. The bent pyramid you constructed in his honor is magnificent and outshines any monument built in the past.
Excellent.
Pharaoh Snofru has brought order to Egypt, and the kingdom now flourishes under his wise and benevolent rule.
He's just drunk all the time.
Snofru wishes to undertake another construction project at Dashur, even more ambitious than the bent pyramid already completed. Royal architects, surveyors, and engineers are confident they can construct an edifice whose sides rise in one continuous angle, culminating in a perfect peak. If successful, this will be the first true pyramid, and will be a worthy home for Pharaoh Snofru through all eternity. Pharaoh's wife, Queen Hetepheres, has recently given birth to a son whom they have named Khufu. Our people look toward the day of his eventual rule with much foreboding, for the seers of Horus, god of the Pharaoh, have predicted that he will show none of his father's benevolence toward our people. Though he will achieve many great things, they fear he will rule Egypt with unyielding tyranny.
Instead of the constant
You
flow
may
of booze
acquire
as his
wood
father
from
had.
Byblos, since carpenters will have to build many ramps to allow workers to reach the summit of this great pyramid.
Alright, so in this mission we're supposed to build the actual Great Pyramid? Is that correct? Large pyramid. Jesus, look at that thing. I guess these are not the... There's a different mission for the actual Great Pyramids of Egypt. Jesus. Look at this ridiculous thing here. There's limestone quarries. Again, there's not actual, like, stone quarries. Serbet Kadim is actually back, though. People are buying limestone still. But sure, it's where we are. Where's the bent pyramid on the map? Byblos is open for business. And these guys sell wood and luxury goods. These guys sell gems. They buy clay. Can we actually, like... We can only get... Ah, man. This is gonna be another, like, trading ridiculous mission, isn't it? Well, we have a huge fertile valley for growing things. Man. It's basically the same mission, which I guess is a little disappointing. So I'm gonna have to take a look at exactly what we can do with everything. The Oracle said, "They do fear that the son will not rule with any of his father's happy drunkenness." While he will throw many great parties, he shall do so with an iron vow of non-alcoholism. It's just not the same. He's gonna throw parties, but it's gonna be like all vegan food. But not even like good vegan food, but like really bad vegan food. He's no true Pharaoh. So we're gonna have to figure out a whole lot. I'm gonna have to just sit down and figure out what we can actually trade in this mission and all that. And I'm gonna need to take a little bit of a break here. I'm gonna need a couple minutes. I've been streaming for almost 8 hours, so I'm gonna need to stretch my legs before I die of like some sort of horrible debilitating disease. So I'm gonna take a couple minutes here, and then I'll be back. So Pharaoh isn't a Pharaoh isn't shitface. It's true. It's true, Monster Man 240. It's all true. Alright, I am back, and we're going to try to make a plan. So let's take a look. Obviously, we're going to be doing a lot of trading. So what can we farm? We can farm grain and barley. As for raw materials, we can get a shipwright. Why would we need a shipwright? Are there fish? Doesn't look like it. Why would we have a shipwright though? We can actually... Okay, so we're probably going to get attacked, is what this thing's saying. Build an academy? So we can make a jeweler, potter, brewer, all these things. Alright, so we can export bricks. We can export bricks for 120 each. Give me a piece of paper. We gotta do like some math here. We're gonna try to be like Kevin Bacon in Tremors. I got a plan. All right, so bricks are 120, 120 each, and since we can grow grain, we'll be getting straw, so we can make. But we need clay. Clay is 38 each. So for every brick that we sell, we're going to be making 80 bucks. 80 bucks for bricks. Alright, for pottery, it's 105 each. So pots is 105. And of course clay is 38. So for pottery, we're going to be making like 60 bucks for pottery. Alright, barley and how about beer? Alright, beer is 140 each, so we can grow barley, so beer is 140 each. Let's get some of that music playing. Alright, flax and linen. So flax is 42 and linen is... Flax is 54 and linen is 160.